So I saw this post about a guy saying that if you want to know about the people around you, just play dumb, act naive, act like you don't know anything that is happening, and watch things unfold. He said it's like a secret tool for him to know if people would still like him regardless if they knew he was naive, or they would treat him badly because they think he's clueless and he doesn't know anything that is happening around. And I completely agree with this guy, but then again, I think it is very relative. At first, I thought I had a contrary opinion to what this guy had to say, because me, I'm a big believer of being yourself at all times. Like, letting yourself out, let people see you for who you truly are. Like, don't hide behind any facade or anything like that. But staying quiet and not having a comment per time doesn't mean that you're stupid, or doesn't mean that you're not still who you are. So either way, one should just act naive and let people be themselves. Let people say what they want to say while you're there quiet, acting oblivious like you don't know anything. You rarely even have comments, and let them say whatever they want to say. So once they start say some certain things that you don't agree with, or you think they are completely wrong, then you can call them out on it. But they would have said so much, so they will not be able to deny or reverse what they've said, because you've allowed them say it. But the minute you call them out instantly on whatever it is they've said or done, they can easily deny it blatantly, like they didn't say anything or they didn't even do anything, and then you're there looking lost, like, but I heard you just say this. But the idea is not to be too quick. I was at a gathering recently with some people, and I was just being myself, my normal fun, bubbly, witty self. I'm always sarcastic. I make too many jokes. Even you guys on here know how sarcastic I can be sometimes when I'm saying some things. I'm trying to pass my messages across, and I'm forever grateful for you guys always picking up on my sarcasm. Sometimes you know that I'm just being figurative. I don't really mean it literally. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just for me to leave this particular gathering, and I get a call that I was being antagonizing for some harmful comments that I made, and I'm like, what? I was so shook. I was stunned. I was like, never in my life will this kind of thing happen again. No, it can never reoccur. Me, I will never put myself in this kind of position. If I had known that, I don't understand sarcasm here, or their sense of humor is like, I will never in my life make funny jokes or make comments ever again. I even apologize for being myself. I said, maybe no, if I knew that this is how it's gonna be, I won't even be here to begin with. But you never can tell for the kind of places that you might find yourself and what you're supposed to do or say in that kind of scenario. So really and truly, keeping mute and acting naive is like a secret weapon, because at the end of the day, it's either for good or bad. So wherever it is, just first be quiet, act like you don't really know what's happening, let them be themselves, and you just watch them unfold. Like, okay, so this is how it is, before you can now pass a comment or say something. Because trust me, they act as though they are perfect, or they have the right words, or they say things the correct way each time, but men, they don't. But for your own good and for your own sanity, just they observe before you then chip in something that you have to say. Because at the end of the day, you just even find out that some people, you're not supposed to be fucking with them, or you're not supposed to be around people like that, or they are not even supposed to be around people like you. So shikena, no problem, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then,